Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Happy Catty Crypto here. To anyone that's new, welcome. To anyone that's been here from the start, welcome back. We try and stick to the facts as much as possible here. It's not financial advice, and if you feel like it, we've got a Telegram group that you can join through my Twitter page, and also it's in my YouTube bio. So without further ado, let's dive straight into the video. As you can see, I've got the crypto bubbles up, looking at a lovely sea of green this morning. And things can change within a matter of minutes. And I did post last night, just before I went to sleep myself, that Bitcoin looked like it was opening up for a run. And as you can see, it opened up for a run. And now we're currently on a little plateau of that pump. And we'll have to see where we go next with that. It could go down, could go back up, but it's looking good because we've punched up above the 31K range. Now, I'm not one for technical analysis or things like that, but there is a YouTuber called Cameron Foose. Now, he does very good technical analysis and just breakdowns of what he believes Bitcoin's going to do. And I always find he's not wrong a lot of the time. Obviously, everybody's wrong sometimes, and no one has a crystal ball, like I always say. But I don't know, he's been tracking Bitcoin for so long. He knows what it's going to do when it's going to do it, which is, it's really cool to be able to watch someone watch what they say and it happen. I find that very interesting themselves. So yeah, Cameron Fu said we was going to go down to around that 27K range, eat a little bit of doo-doo down there, and then come back up for that initial 31K range, pushing up to around the 35K range. So yeah, folks, be on the lookout for Bitcoin. Keep an eye on what it's doing because it does control the market. So let's move over to Shiba Inu, and as you can see, Shiba Inu made a run because Bitcoin made a run. And now these runs are amounting to around 4.6% for SHIB, which it really isn't a lot for SHIB. It's no gains, it's not anything crazy, but it has opened up and it could keep running with Bitcoin. So let's move over to USTC. As you can see, we have got a tiny little chart. Also went on a run last night. The early hours of this morning. Around a 10% run, maybe a little bit higher. Yeah, around 10%, let's say. So that's running on about 10%. The Terra Luna is just in this. I mean, it's not really doing anything. Anybody that is has a huge hold in this will probably say to himself, it's not doing anything, it's just going sideways. We're waiting for some serious price action. So yeah. And then moving over to Terra Classic, as you can see, we've got a slight price correlation. And this isn't exactly perfect, folks. Always remember that this is what we call like a correlation where they're following similar paths, kind of like how SHIB will sometimes copy Bitcoin down to a T. But yeah, Terra Luna Classic looks like it tried to open up last night. Looks like it's currently trying to consolidate sideways. That was a 12% run. Now sitting down at around that 7 to 8% pump. So yeah, moving over to the CZ Binance wallet. And folks, this is just a Monday morning update pretty much across the board on everything. And as you can see, Binance have added a considerable amount of coins in the past 24 hours. They're now on that 1.8 trillion mark. Now, if you haven't gone and watched my content that's been posted all this weekend, I can only say that you should go and watch it because we pretty much, well, we didn't pretty much, we prove that Binance is responsible for the top 5 burner wallets, as well as MEXC using also these top 5 burner wallets, which is interesting. We're trying to make the correlation now to see if any other exchanges or entities are using these wallets to burn, and we're trying to find as much as we can out. But yeah, feel free to check those videos out, folks. They're really interesting. It's always factual, and yeah, feel free to check them out. So moving over to the dead wallet. Now, I just posted about this on Twitter and I find this very interesting. Now, this is a message initiate contract, okay? Denom USD, draw time 0, frequency 300, range max 16. And it has a multiplier and then a prize rank. Those are the prize ranks, as you can see, and then there's a swap ratio for a set of bulls set at 4. The ticket price is set at this much with a fee collector. I have no idea what this could be. Yeah, more than likely these are denoms in ULUNA, as it's saying. So these are not as big as they look. They'll be micro numbers. But the fact that it has a live round max 1000, a bonus range, it seems like someone set up some kind of game on the Astro port pool, which is interesting. I would like to see what this is and why it's been initiated in the Burn wallet, and if this will have any positive effect for Luna Classic burns. So yeah, coming backwards now on that into the main wallet, and as you can see during the night we had a burn here, and it's not memoed by anyone. It's just a little burn. I think it's around 7 million, as you saw. Yeah, but the burns are still going slow and steady. We only got the address on the 21st of May, folks. Always remember that. Anyone that's going around saying, well, we've only burnt this many coins, it's going to take 1,000,000 years back to the Stone Age. Folks, we've had it since the 21st of May. It's such a short amount of time. Vitalik came out and burnt, I think it was around half the supply of Shiba Inu. Didn't tell anyone he was doing it, he just did it. And yeah, you can see the price reaction if you correlate that back on the graph. I won't tell you, but you'll be able to go back, do your own research, do your own due diligence, and you will be able to see that I am right. So moving forward is pretty much, as you can see, just loads of burns have been going through. Very nice, slow and steady. These are all today, by the way, folks. Sorry, not today. There is today. Hang on. There. From here. There we go. Those are all today, folks, okay? So, it's still going well. Burns are still going through. Yes, they're not in the billions yet, but I'm pretty sure there's a lot of things to come for this coin. Again, moving over to the overall burn counter, as you can see, it's 834 million Luna Classic coins burned in total. And folks, this is only what has been burned at this address. This is not any Wraps Luna that's been burned. It's not any other weird burn addresses that are out there, because I think there's possibly one more burn address that is being kept private. But currently researching that, currently looking at it, and when I have the factual evidence to present for that, I will bring it forward. So yeah, you can catch me on Twitter all the time, folks. If you just got a question, if there's something you want to ask, if you've got ideas for the channel, if there's things you'd like to change on the channel, if there's just coins you'd like to have spoken about, then let me know. I'm always here. And yeah, the Luna Let It Burn channel is going to be completed by end of play today. We'll have it up. It'll be ready for subscribers to subscribe, and you can all start helping to add to the channel's watch time, the hours, the subscribers, so we can get that monetized as well. So yeah, moving back to the crypto bubbles before I let you all go again. As you can see a green, but folks, always trade safe. Don't trade recklessly. Don't see a little bit of green on something and think, right, it's going to moon. It's going to moon because they're putting on a Red Bull can, or it's going to moon because Elon Musk's changed his picture to a BAYC. Like, folks, you've got to remember these things. They're not real factors. That's a pump and dump scenario where people flock to a coin to buy it because they heard a rumor and then they sell the news. And that's just the way that works. Now, when things actually pump in price, there needs to be a reason for that, for it to be able to continue A, pumping, B, hold that price range on support, and C, just, yeah, it just, like I said, if something pumps directly up, it's going to come directly back down because it has not left any support levels. So yeah, that's all I've got for you folks this morning. Stay safe out there, folks. Trade safe. Beware of scam accounts. Beware of doppelganger accounts that are pretending to be me. And yeah, don't get fudded out there, guys. There's a lot of negativity. There's a lot of people that just want to drag you down to their negative level. Do not succumb to emotion. Try and trade by fact, folks. And yeah, like I always say, catch you next one.